for some reason. Now top lane, Triarch looking for a gank onto Ryzel, who is probably going to be in trouble.
Ooh, he has to burn the flash anyway. A lot more damage coming from Triarch. He wants to die, but he's going to take a couple tower shots. I don't think he saw Akata 2 there, and he's followed up with damage of his own. Ryzel waiting to see if he can maybe W in and help secure a kill. Akata does have the blue buff. Damage coming in. There's the kill secure, and a beautiful Q to get the kill. And he gets the flash out of Shaden as well. A double kill into the
conditions with all these with the double Herald spawning early on, right? There's more pressure than there has been in a long time to get stuff on the map early. Now Akata 2 in that vein, he's looking bot lane.
He's looking bot lane. Triarch has responded. Trivia Boy is up and just trying to really zone off Akata 2, who has good damage, but he has a Ragnarok in his eye. The first turret for his team. The first game didn't go that well for him, but now he's just running at Kit. Shows you that he's trying to be that kind of pseudo frontline, right? As the ult lands here, and another one followed up, and another one taken down in response, right through the explosive minefield. He can run at just about anyone. The Undertow comes in. There goes the Ragnarok, and the setup with the Shockwave is there. The wombo combo ultis from the 2 carries are executed to perfection yet again. Another kill into the pocket of Triarch, and they're going to take this dragon just about uncontested. Bouncing bombs be damned. It is going to take a Herculean effort from Glaive Umbra if they want to try to steal this and really contest it in any sort of meaningful way. They can try to get it off it, but the pull out of the pit is nice here, and they're making it rain, giving some kind of counter zoning, as well as to counter kind of Akata's bouncing bombs. And now the Mega Explosive Bomb, that one hits Ace Tide, and the damage coming in now from Akata 2, but he gets taken off eventually, and Triarch has healed back up thanks to the Warmog. The shield as well from Karma takes down Akata 2, and Atinio picks up yet. Look, Triarch can use beefy, but like still gonna help him out. Still gonna play a support in every sense of the word. The bullet time coming in to get Akata 2 off the tower. So they're working around Triarch really well right now. He's being the prime facilitator.
Ooh, Ryzel's facilitating a little bit right now.
Yeah, he did his best.
He's trying to facilitate. He's doing his best role play. Oh, here we go.
And now the Glacial Fissure coming in. A turret taken on the bot side by Shaden. TP up for him, but I don't know if he's going to join the fight.
Things to play around. They're about to have to play around this next dragon. This is going to be Dragon Soul if Akuma Glaives get their hands on it. And they have Baron buff. They're just killing Akata.
And they're going in there, buffed up and feeling good. Ace Tides has 5 kills. He's feeling even better after taking down his mid laner. The laning phase was even, but everything else has been going all Ace Tides' way. The Shockwave sets up yet another kill for Atinio. Ace Tides lines him up. Atinio knocks him down. Trivia Boy flashes away. He's down with a sliver of health, and it's his Triarch. Both inhibs go down in the side lanes. Seems like it's a matter of if and or when and not if. Trivia Boy taken very, very low. Akinyo gets a good bounce on his Q, and Akata 2 has to go golden. Ace Tide taking the fight to them. Finally putting on his carry pants as if he hasn't already. He has 1 foot in, and he gets the other one in as well before consuming.
That likes to play aggressive early is top lane Kled, and he's in a losing matchup, right? He's against the Shen. We talked about that. Look, top lane now, Junktown almost dead. Almost.
Taken down so low. Might get some help here from Masashi-kun. We've seen this movie before. Getting maybe a little too aggressive. Tall Handsome top dives in. Masashi-kun's going to punish him. Doesn't go through Tribush. Instead just goes right through River. I think Tall Handsome sees him. He's going all in. Flashes in. Gets the taunt off. But Junktown flashes away. The stun goes off as well. Masashi-kun in spider form. Remounting onto Scarlet's Junktown to secure into the mid lane and try to just make Wake OG's life a little bit easier.
Teleport bot lane here.
Yep, teleport bot lane coming in. There's that teleport from Junktown. He's got the ultimate to follow it up as well. That is so much speed. Dunked into the back line is Lord Cow, trying to buy himself a little more time, but the Cosmic Radiance and the heal helps the Imperial Knights stay alive. Masashi-kun taken pretty low, though. Tall Handsome.
But they do have enough pressure to invade, get in Warehouse Warrior's face, as Epsilon might be in trouble mid lane here.
He might be. Here comes Junktown out of nowhere in the jungle, trying to punish Epsilon. Flash for flash. He goes down. Repelling into the fight is Way
is so scary on Karthus. Junktown's having none of that, though. It's charge time, baby.
Yeah, he's been using those pretty much on cooldown. The Cosmic Radiance going to buy them even more time. Lord Cow trying to buy himself some time with the She or Wish. Let's see what happens. Cosmic Radiance available. Everyone is up. Now they even it 2-2 on Dragon. Masashi-kun securing it. Lord Cow gets the business end of a bear trap on the rope. Cosmic Radiance comes in. Lord Cow into the back line. And 2 kills, 3 kills now fall into the laps of Imperial Knights. Make it 4. Wake 2 for 1. 2 inhibs down. The base is wide open.
And they might not be looking to force a fight.
He dashes in, gets the Haymaker. He gets the Haymaker off after the Showstopper. Requiem comes in, actually does pretty darn good damage. Junktown forced to dismount, but they still got re-engage options. Wish landing Mystic shots like a sniper. True Shot Barrage doesn't quite connect, but exactly where it's going. Over. That's gonna have to wait a little bit. Here comes I Am Hobby. We talked about the early dueling potential. Nightingale lands the Q, just bonking him up. Here it comes through Tribush. Landing the E is Atinio. In goes Triarch. Misses the undertow, but it might not matter. Akirius has to flash away. Clancy pops the E behind him. The Ignite ticks down. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. The very last tick gets it into the pocket of Merc.
Well, Akirius apparently not willing to invest heal for his support. That feels like solo queue. That always happens to be a solo queue. It's like you caught, and the Akiri's like, I could heal you, but I'm gonna save it for myself. And that first blood picked up from Merc. Kuma's bot lane already off to a good start. You can see the amount of pressure, not only from Atinio. We talked about his piercing arrows doing so much damage, but Karma, Merc, that is a ton of pressure as well. The empowered mantra Qs from Merc putting in so much work. Now Curious, no flash, he's in trouble.
Oh, Merc wants it, lands the W, the piercing arrow, Mike
fights. And so that movement speed from Akuma Glaives could put them over the edge into just being untouchable from what Final Boss have. But mid lane, Ice-Type not untouchable. He gets
creative boots and now gets locked down, but he's still able to get the bullet time off on the business end of the undertow. Atinio picks up his second kill of the game.
Atinio looking really strong, and I haven't talked about it too much yet this game. I've talked a lot about the poke coming through from Atinio, not a lot about the Chains of Corruption, but again, another powerful disengage tool for a team that is totally okay with playing back and playing safe. Now look at the collapse coming through onto Clancy.
Oh, buddy, yeah, they got a little bit greedy there. A little too comfortable, knowing there was no reason to be comfortable. Merc almost gets a W off on the Nightingale, even though probably could have just ripped walk out of it. I Am Hobby doesn't use the pillar to disengage just yet, but another kill traded. Atinio does go down, but the collapse onto Clancy works out all right. Sark has a lot of pit grid stored up. He goes in, there's the showstopper, and not able to get the W off. Gets punished for it. Not the cleanest engage there from Zark, but Curious now has joined the fight. Nightingale trying to get the kill onto Triarch. Bullet time. W down. He does get rooted, but a little bit more damage coming from the Rift Walk. Hobby gets the pillar off. Merc has to flash away, but the flash traded as well, and Curious goes in and gets the Q for the shutdown kill. Ace Tide and Triarch tried to punish a little bit of an overstay. The E comes out. Triarch taking very low. Nightingale sneaky damage and sneaky just survivability with that Rod of Ages being completed as well.
Yeah, but now Atinio has arrived back on the map, and Dragon almost definitely going to go over to Akuma here. That was a long fight from Final Boss, a hard fought one. Hobby has no flash, though, no way into the pit except running around the old-fashioned way. He's going for it, though.
Going for it, trying to pull the Dragon out of the pit. Triarch very low. He's got to be careful. They need that smite. Zark gets the face breaker, but the Chrono Shift comes in from Shaden, keeping him alive. Triarch able to maybe re-engage. The bullet time splits up the team, and the showstopper gets Triarch finally as a pesky summoner. A couple of big spells for this Zilean not going to be available. And now Zark with the flash face breaker, and the pillar helps lock it down. The showstopper in as well. Ace Tide gets good damage on the Zark, but it is too much damage coming in. The Chrono Shift pop. He's going to use it to save himself. And now the collapse coming in. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nightingale getting a solo kill of his own. Zark on the verge of getting punished, and indeed he will. The Chrono Shift bought Shaden time. His team showed up to help him out. It's a 1-for-1. Nightingale still alive, but Atinio goes down. Big source of damage not available for Akuma, but they have their engage in the form of Triarch. Ace Tide's in the back line, trying to get a solo kill onto Akirius. The pillar popped, not going to do anything. In fact, I Am Hobby might die for it, but he will not just yet. I Am planted with a life form disintegration ray, buying him some time, but eventually goes down. After he pops that stopwatch, it is over. Zark goes down. Zark already been dead for a while, but in the backline it was Akirius that went down to Ace Tides, who himself went down. Nightingale takes care of him, and on his way out decides to pick up another onto Merc. Rift walking all over the place, so much mana. He could do all that with Triarch with one more undertow, and Auto could do it, and indeed he.
So they're threatening Soul, and now they're looking for more mid lane. A nice flank from Triarch.
We'll see if he can stay alive long enough. He pops the Ragnarok, and the Warlock's helping out indeed. And the teleport's coming in, but Triarch does pick up a kill onto Clancy. He just kind of solos the bot lane, but here comes Nightingale. So strong, my goodness, chunking down Shaden. Has to pop the Chrono Break on him, or Chrono Shift rather, on himself, but it doesn't even matter. Picking up the shutdown gold, burning the ult, burning the flash. If Nightingale is everything right now for Final Boss. If they 5-on-5 this just like together, I still think it's Akuma's. But if Nightingale can run rampant like this, he's going to solo carry this game. Here comes Zark now. The pops the shield to get himself a little more time. Nightingale trying to pick up that one, but 2 kills. Gets the W off, and yeah, Nightingale wants the backline, using the jungle to try to get his way. The Ragnarok popped. Undertow doesn't find anything. Zark getting the fight a little more towards his team. Clancy burns everyone down. The Lifeform disintegration rate picks up 2 and shreds Triarch. Ateneo pops the heal as well. 2 big parts of his team comp burned away. Shaden is your quasi frontline now, and you get Merc behind him and Ace to build up the damage. But right now there's a 5-on-3. Shaden trying for a cheeky Baron steal. That's actually a lot of damage coming in on top of the Baron as well. Nightingale could 1v3 this though, like actually no meme. He disengages after the W pop by Merc, but now with the team split, he decides to solo kill Shaden, and now he's got Merc on the run. Rip walks over towards falling in slow motion like a Jenga tower. After you've had a little too much to drink at your dinner party, you're the one knocking it down. That's Zark right now, but Ace Ties takes matters into his own hands in the back line and draws the proverbial line in the sand with the special delivery Valkyrie. That's a big kill onto Clancy, but the scary part isn't over. Triarch not able to get Nightingale, and he decides to just bop right over into the base of Akuma Glaives. Make that 2, make that 3 kills. The only reason he won't get the Penta here is because he's out of people to kill. He gets the point. He said it himself. He said, I bought my ticket. I'm on the Imperial Knights hype train. I'm all in, and they're certainly making converts out of you and me. Blue buff stolen by, or taken rather, rightfully by Masashi-kun, and getting some good damage onto Heimerdoodles. He's got some health now from Junktown, burns the flash, but gets the passive off of Heimerdoodles, and now the blobs are tanking. And Puffles coming into help, pops a Twilight Shot, gets the 5-point strike. The follow-up damage is there, and first blood goes to from Puffles, who's double buffed, wants to join the party. He's got a kill under his belt already. The death sentence lands onto Guy Kids. Imperial Knights in a little bit of trouble here, puts up the Unbreakable, and Masashi-kun's got to be careful that he doesn't die here and make it a 3-0, and he will not, question mark? The 5-point strike comes out, but it can't be picked up by Puffles. He disengages, and I think intelligently so. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it's Heimerdoodles and Woojin trying to pull off a dive. This could get ugly here. Flashes away, and the tower.
Definitely take those if you're TFT, right? You're totally fine with having 2 kills on Akali, but Puffles, the XP difference, he's getting murdered. And the 1v might actually be prioritizing Herald instead.
Puffles trying to get some cryo maybe in the mid lane. Heimerdoodles has hit 6 before Masashi-kun. He actually got the stretching strikes onto the blasting codes, able to bounce back there. There goes the call of the Forge God. Bounce back into the fight, but it's not going to find anyone really. I don't know if it got a piece of Heimerdoodles. The camera wasn't on it. Either way, Woojin's in a little bit of trouble. Make that a lot of bit of trouble. 2 kills now for Wake OG. He is right back in this game.
Yeah, he's right back in the game. That's actually a pretty big kill. That's a smart map rotation there from Imperial Knights, and it's not over yet. Wake OG trying to take the 1 versus 2. He actually picked that fight, but not quite respecting the damage the Puffles could do here.
And the passive from Heimerdoodles coming back to haunt. Masashi-kun has his ultimate up. Heimerdoodles does not. I don't think he's got his passive up either. AKA Blessed went up for it. Didn't throw out the Death Sentence. Didn't do anything. And now Cool Jam's trying to turn it. The Glacial Prison and the Enchanted Crystal Arrow are going to take down Keys. Here comes the Call of Forge God. Junktown out of nowhere jumped into the bot lane, and they make it 2 kills for 0. Oh no, Puffles got the tower on his side, but the Glacial Fissure comes in, trying to lock down Heimerdoodles. He already burned his E, can't use it to get out. No passive indeed. It's a 3-0 for him for the follow-up. He gets the Glacial Prison on, and they trade 1-for-1, Glacial for Glacial. Picking up the kill on that one was Keys, but he will go down. That could be Turret First Blood if they want to just give up on this, but now AKA Blessed. I don't know if he was acting as bait intentionally or not, but that's a lot of damage coming in from Woojin, and he takes down Guy Kids. Heimerdoodles in the back line, has to flash away. Wake OG coming in for the flank. A lot of damage. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow comes out as well from Cool Jams, and he gets a lot of damage in, helping out his team. And now with the turn, actually, Junktown goes down. Pro Reggie. This could get ugly. Woojin pops the E, or pops the W rather, tries to get himself the heck out of dodge from Masashi-kun, and the rest of the Glacials laying down so much. So you see the Lantern comes in, Woojin grabs the thing.
And now TFT are the ones that are trying to take advantage of this Herald being up.
And Woojin try to take advantage and get a revenge kill. Puffles coming in to help out the damage, and they get one. Woojin takes down Cool Jam, and Puffles with the perfect execution indeed, but he gets shut down with the help.
He's down. So maybe a little bit over-aggressive tendencies from the Imperial Knights as Gaikins. He's in trouble here.
He is in trouble, pops the ultimate, but to no avail. The Forge God not going to do anything as he was on the business end of the death sentence. Now the box comes down, Juntao taken very low, aka Blessed helping turn this fight. The bullet time cleans up Juntao. Woojin and Heimerdoodle started it off, and now they are finishing it up with help from Puffles and Keegs. Their two carries are popping off at the perfect time.
Ooh, Wake OG.
Ooh, Wake OG gets the damage from the Emperor's Divide and a big pile of shutdown gold into the pocket. Oh, click on it. Nope. Death Sentence lands, drags himself in the flay. The box comes up as well. Masashi Kuna out of there. But the Glacial Fissure now popped in defense. Keegs with no shield to go against the bullet time. He rains death upon his enemies. Everybody else gets the kills though. Puffles and Heimerdoodles